All right, we're going to do something here on how to set up the Imixs process manager. Well, I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not real sure actually. I've been calling it Imixs. All right, well, anyway, there's two components here if you want to run this. It's the process manager and the admin. Both of these together make development a little bit easier, at least for me anyhow. So we're going to do some videos on how I put this together into my own simple Docker environment that I can use for creating workflows or at least learning how to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the GitHub site and we're going to go to the process manager and download the latest one, which I have here somewhere. Yep, there. And then we're going to go to the admin and do the same, download the latest, which I have here. All right. I'm using NetBeans to build these. So we're using, let's see, let's get over here. So we're using JDK 11 to do this. And so what I do is I pull these into NetBeans and then I build both of them. Then once I get them built, I use FileZilla to send the WAR files over to the Docker VM. And then over here, once I'm over here, I can rebuild these. So I have some scripts that I've been using to do this. So I have, and this lets me put both of the WAR files into one Docker. The WAR files end up in this target directory here. And then I have the script that actually puts it all together. This is when I was this is for when I'm using a checkout of the current sources. But for this, I'm using the release build, so I don't really need to build everything and copy it here. So I'm doing it on NetBeans because it's a little bit easier um, to get it going. So once I run this, then it builds the Docker image, and then I can just start it up over here. So let's shut it down. Let's clear the images. Now let's go over here and we can build our Docker. Now we can go back here and run our Docker image. Okay. Then when we go over here, what I did was both of these can run together. So we got our process manager once everything comes up. Okay, here's our process manager, and then here's our admin, and we can connect to the process manager. Then we can go down here, set this to that, default user, default password. We're connected. Now we can go over here and we can see our models. This is a default model that's loaded. You can also come here and see the models. You can create a new task with the ticket. Um, okay, so here we have, so this just creates the Docker image. I have our own for the company for now anyway. This is what it looks like. To copy everything, just taking the two WAR files. And then once we get over here, we can run the image, Docker compose, and then we have our compose file. This allows us to get to the Postgres database from the Beaver from the laptop here to host. And here's how we're setting up the Imix server. Okay, that should help a little bit in getting started, I think. Thanks.